keep on moving, whatever the weather, you will find a new way to breathe.
You can tell a lot about somebody based on how they act, you know, what they do in the moment, how they react to other people, whether it's with warmth, compassion, caring, or laughter, or derision, or it's hard to mistake those as true indicators of somebody, of who somebody is, you know. And on this tour, we're heading over to British Columbia. We're playing in Canada. And the current state of the relationships between America and Canada, well, the American government at least, maybe not the American people, is less than it has been in the past. And I joked around a little bit that this was going to be an apology tour that we were doing. But it's not that far off, I guess. What I am horrified by what's been said and what's been indicated in the future relationship between the two countries.
This next song is off that EP as well. It's called Slipped, and when I originally wrote it, I wrote a second song called Spilled, and I'm not really good with naming stuff, obviously, and I couldn't remember which one was which. And I'm pretty sure I meant the other one to go on the record, but whatever. What are we doing with each other? A witness to each other's fall. How could you say this didn't happen as our hearts stutter and stall? Talk about me to your brother. You can tell him I'm okay. You're keeping me out of trouble, and you're giving me somewhere to stay. Where we're going, where? Where we're going, where? I slipped into your bedroom, I never found my way out. I listened for your footsteps, forever waiting around. Where we're going, where? Where we're going, where? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Thank you.
So that last video was a performance in a yurt in British Columbia in Metchosin. We're pioneering yurt rock for everybody. And then the next night we played at the Spiral Cafe in Victoria. And I got to tell you, I really just don't like playing coffee houses at all. They just were grinding beans the first half of the set. And we drove 3,000 some odd miles and took a ferry over to play to a grinder, I guess. It was really weird. You can tell how I feel.
This is a song about the daily grind we all feel. Let me in, I got no place to go. Let me in, I got no place to go. It's getting dark, it's getting cold. Yeah, let me in, I got no place to go. Do you think you're better than me? Do you think you're better than me? I'll learn to listen when you learn to speak. Do you think you're better than me? Make a wish, don't tell a soul. Make a wish, don't tell a soul. Does your dreaming ever get old? When you make a wish, don't tell a soul. Let me in, got no place to go. Let me in, I got no place to go. It's getting dark, I'm getting cold. Let me in, I got no place to go. Let me in, I got no place to go. Thank you so much.
And I don't mean to complain. I mean, I don't have much to complain about in my life. You know, I'm relatively healthy. I have very, very few responsibilities, and I'm able to kind of conduct my business in a sustainable way, and for that, I'm very grateful. You know, I think the thing that I set an intention to do the things that I think are important, you know, by writing songs and playing them and rehearsing them, and you spend a lot of time thinking about them, and you just want them to be communicated in the best possible place you can, you know, an environment conducive to listening and thinking. And when you don't get that, I don't know, it becomes bothersome, I think, in a lot of ways. And what Dave and I are trying to do is to remove obstacles, you know, to hear the music, or to hear the lyrics, and to connect with other human beings on a very personal and intimate level. And when things are put in between us and the audience, or between the audience and the song, it dilutes it. It doesn't allow it to do the work it's supposed to do, and it loses its intentionality. And it's just a bummer when that happens. And I think that's kind of why I've started cutting sets short when it's obvious that people aren't going to listen. And it's like, yeah, you know what? You don't need me. You don't need us here. You got your own thing going on. That wasn't the vibe we got from the audience, but it definitely was the vibe from the venue.
Thank you so much.
I don't know where you're going, but I hate to see you go. With the promise broken in two, deadbolt dreams in your pockets. How many angels can heaven hold? Wish you could tell us you made it through. And oh, the river, oh, the sky, they reach forever before you and I. And life lived at full throttle, well, it wore your insides out. Simple and quiet, honey, please. Shoebox filled with pictures where you never act your age. Simple and quiet, honey, please. And oh, the river, oh, the sky, they reach forever between you and I. So many songs to sing still, so many worlds left to build, so many moons to howl. So little time for that now. And no one knows where you're going, but we hope you make it safe. It's so hard to believe that the heart that never quit, it never lost its pace, that would ever let you leave. And oh, the river, oh, the sky, they reach forever beyond you and I. Thank you so much. I wish to go back a little bit in the tour diary to the first episode and the second episode where I talked about my loneliness, because people, I don't know, maybe people are curious if I'm still lonely, if I'm still feeling bad, and the answer is that I still feel lonely. It's still there. Some things that I'm not going to talk about. That it's not dire. I'm not dying necessarily, but some things that I'm still working on resolving for myself. And the loneliness, I don't. It's hard to tell which compounded which, but certainly in the second episode, I said I feel better, and I do feel better. Still lonely, still hurt, but it's to a place where it's manageable for me. And a lot of that, I think, has to do with making these videos. I woke up on tour and was like, oh my God, I'm on tour. I better start doing some stuff. And then, when you put yourself into the work, it becomes therapeutic in a lot of ways. And so, For anybody out there who's looking for some way to manage that loneliness or that feeling of I don't know what I'm doing or who I am, it's not, it doesn't cure everything, but finding work that you find meaningful in doing, or opening up a new part of yourself, is probably helpful.
Outside of Annapolis, there's a little creek called the Valentine, and the song is something to do with that, maybe. Let's see what my therapist says. And my burned out summer down by the river is taking small sips, lemon and bitters, wake up hard. You don't wanna miss this, it ain't no good. You've hardly worked since baby peeled out, looking over her shoulder. You sat still, pumping blood and getting older. No one stopped me, not this time. I'm headed for the bottom, the Valentine. Valentine, Valentine, yeah, the Valentine. And they'll drag the river, looking for my body, asking town if anybody saw me. Ain't much left but current and water. My ma's at home, she couldn't be bothered reaching out for Jesus to save me, I guess. It's dark down here, it don't hurt less. No one stopped me, not this time. I'm headed for the bottom of Valentine, 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 Valentine. Just right now, it came to me and I'm just lost. I've never been free. You claw at the water, never make a wave. It slips through your fingers and carries you away. It slips through your fingers, carries you away. And no one won't stop me, not this time. I'm headed for the bottom of the Valentine. Ain't nobody gonna stop me this time. I'm headed for the bottom, the Valentine. Yeah, the Valentine. Valentine. The Valentine. Valentine. All right.
Back when I was teaching British literature and American literature in high school, and we would talk about metaphors and symbolic nature of things, and reading into material, working on critical thinking and critical reading and critical writing skills. And I had a student once say, Mr. Graham, you don't have to keep looking so deep into everything. And they said, maybe things are just what they are. And yeah, I mean, I guess maybe, but I like to think that I'm awake and paying attention to stuff And I couldn't help but notice the ladybug on my shoe outside of the Artichoke in Portland, Oregon during a rainstorm had landed on my shoe and was steadily walking up my pants. And I let it go for a little while. I was filming it, obviously, but I'm watching this tiny little thing fly in from the rain and start climbing up, looking for something, trying to find higher ground or dry land or whatever. And it didn't know that I wasn't a tree or a plant, but the important part was that I helped the ladybug make it to the tree that I was standing under, and so I lent it a helping hand, both literally and figuratively. And I don't know. That's all we could ever really hope for. I think these days is that somebody can do that. Like somebody will help us out, and I don't know, that's really important to me, I guess. So reflexively, I'm good. This last part of the video is a black bear that walked through the backyard of the place we were staying right after we left. And it was walking right next to the small little cottage where Dave Hadley had been sleeping the night before. So take that, fate.